What's up, you guys? Welcome to our channel.
Jinx. Welcome to the TK show, and as you guys can see by the title of today's video, we are going to talk about how we met and how
she got so lucky.
But basically, well, before we get started, I'm Thalia, and this is Cam.
She's from Brooklyn, I'm from Queens.
I'm actually, I mean, like, my family lives in Brooklyn, but I'm actually from Dominican Republic.
Put on for your country.
No, but I'm Dominican, and his family's from Belize, and we're about to get into how we met.
Well, so it was my first day on campus. Thali been there for about 2 weeks already, and also my roommate was there too for about 2 weeks. So he told me that all the girls was in the freshman lounge in our dorm. So he said, like, let's go down there so you can meet everybody, get in tune with everybody. I get down there. There's a couple little girls.
Little girls?
Like not cute. There's a couple girls around.
Oh.
Nobody really caught my eye, but some reason Thali caught my eye. Like, she light skinned, she had dreads.
Oh yeah, I gotta put a picture of how I looked before so you guys can see I had locks, and now I'm a blondie, so.
All smiley, so happy to meet me. All I can remember is that she had a Brooklyn shirt, and that was the only thing that I remember. Her name went in through one ear and out the other. Like, I did not remember her name at the end of that night.
Because, like he said, he was going there looking for some chicky poos. Anyways, so after we met that night, obviously, like, you know, we saw each other. You know, he obviously thought I was a gem. I mean,
attractive.
Who could not? But then we didn't see each other for like,
I'd say like 2 weeks. I think
it was dead ass mad long.
And we lived in the same dorm, but opposite sides. But I just never saw her. I'm like, yo, where is Brooklyn? Like, well, I can't see her. Hence, I did not know her name yet.
And then we saw each other one day. I think I was leaving and you were coming, or vice versa.
I caught her on the staircase.
We were like going opposite ways in our dorm, but
I hit her with the "What's up, Hollywood? I ain't see you in a minute." She like, "Hey, Cam." She knew my name.
What do you mean? I'm sorry that I'm good with names and you're not, clearly. But anyways, that's it. We saw each other on the staircase, and then I think that's when you asked me for my Snap.
Your Snap. I think maybe, probably both.
I feel like we were texting, like. Anyways, I think that's when he asked me for my number, and
she had a green bubble. That was a turnover. That was probably my only turnover, but she had a green bubble back then. It's 2015. Like, who still had an Android?
Me. Yo. Anyways, I loved my phone. I didn't have no problem with my phone.
You leveled up since then. You got your iPhone that summer because of me.
Yeah, because you would have stopped bothering me. That's besides the point. Whatever. I had an Android, and he was still texting me with emojis.
Your little fake emoji. Remember them little nasty Android emojis?
Anyways, so we have been texting, or we exchanged numbers that day, and then were we seeing each other more often after that? Like,
nah, like we still seeing each other here and there. You did have a little boo thing, so I was like, all right, let me just.
Okay, to be fair, we were friends. Like,
yeah, we started off as friends, but
we didn't just start off like banging, like banging. Okay, let me just put that disclaimer in there. We were not. That did not happen. We were literally friends. He was like a great vibe. So we were texting, but not on some like, when you gonna come over? Like, it wasn't like that. Like, we were texting like, yeah, actually getting to know each other. And then I think by like October we had the Midnight Madness.
Oh yeah, Midnight Madness came around. That changed everything. So what happened? Let's see. There was a big party going on. Thali wasn't there, but we were still talking the whole night. Then that party got shut down, and she texted me like she was still at that party. She said, "Yo, come over and."
That is not how it happened.
And let's just hang out here at this party.
That's not how it happened. He asked me where I was at because his party got shut down. Why would I tell you where my party's at if you don't tell me that your party got shut down? His party where he was at got shut down.
And he said, "Can you come here?"
And he texted me and said, "Where are you at? Like, where's the basically asking me like, where's the fun at?" That's how it went down. Be honest. And then I told him where I was at, and obviously I was at another party, so he came.
I came. She came. She showed me a lot of love, big hug. I dapped everybody up. And ironically, right when I get into the music they start playing some good ass music. So
I wish I could remember what song it was because we were it was a whole vibe. Like I'm not even gonna
all
lie.
I know, one song came on, me and Thali started dancing. Song ended, another song came on, kept dancing. I'm like, oh, 2 songs back to back, yeah, she liked me.
You see how he was thinking like that, and I was just thinking like, ooh, a dancer. Hey, he over here thinking something totally different. Like, anyways,
mind you, at that party, she had her little boo thing was there. You probably wasn't calling me boo thing, but he was calling you his boo thing. So he was there. He watched the whole thing go down. He watched us dance for 2 songs, and he was highly upset. Pulled Thali to the side. They over there arguing. I'm like, all right, let me get out of here. I got what I came here for. Let me get out of here. Well, I got there to get closer with you.
You treat me like some little catty, like some little.
Nah. See, if it was some little catty, I would have brought you home with me or something. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see her around. So they argue on the stairs. I going up, while they arguing about me. Like, bye, Ken. Give me a hug.
He makes me sound awful, but I was genuinely a nice person, so that's why I said bye.
You just liked me, you know, like
you were a great person, yes, or are a great person. So, anyways, after that happened, me and the kid
they end up falling out.
Fell out, basically.
And
stopped talking.
The minute that they fell out, Thali sent me the text like, "I'm done talking to him." So she basically gave me...
Again, hold on, guys. He makes it seem like I just be popping up and texting him out the blue.
No, we were texting.
We be talking, we be having conversations. And then in the middle of the conversation, I told him that I just so happened to be single and ready to mingle.
I thought you were single before that.
I mean, I was single, but I wasn't ready to mingle, I don't think. You know?
Yeah.
So now it was the whole combo.
She gave me the green light to start shooting my shot, basically. I was being respectful. She gave me the green light. I'm like, okay.
And then November was I'm gonna say our golden month. So I'll call it that.
We started.
That's when we just were hanging out.
We were just chilling every day. We was literally just getting to know each other, hanging around both our friends. She come to my room, I come to her room, hang with your roommates, hang with my roommates. And
I think that's what made me really be damn, I really like this kid. Because when you first meet somebody, you don't really know how they are or anything. Once we started spending after his practice, I would go to his room, well, after he showered and stuff, obviously. I would go by his room and we would literally just be talking or playing music. Obviously his roommate was hanging out with us too, who is now one of our really good friends, and vice versa. My roommates were there, my roommate and my friends were in my room, and we'd just be hanging out. And it was just great vibes. And I think that's what really that's what made me super attracted to Cam. Obviously he's good. He was good. He is good looking. Was good looking because
I was a gem. I'm still a gem. I'm always a gem.
But it was really his vibe. He was a great person, and just I was talking to him like he was my bro, and vice versa.
Yeah, you literally was he was a dead ass a cool person to talk to.
I'm a gem.
Yeah, it was dead ass talking to one of my bros.
And then, whatever. So now I'm a dude. Anyways. And whatever. So that was November. And that was like I said, that was our golden month. And then December. So whatever. We were just hanging out with each other every day. Not every day, but we were seeing each other often. And then December came.
By December, we literally spent 2 months together now.
Yeah.
So we're starting to hit things off, hit the floor running. And then came around was
December break,
winter break. So we both went home, but obviously she's from Brooklyn, I'm from Queens, so we're not too far from each other. But we end up, we actually had our first
real date. We had our first real date. It was Cold Stone.
In the middle, it was cold in the middle of the winter. We went to Cold Stone by her house what was that, Atlas?
Yeah, Atlas Park. That's our first date. It was pouring rain that day. It was pouring rain and it was mad cold. It was literally the middle of December. It was right around my birthday. So it was literally the middle of December or towards the end of December. It was pouring rain and we sat outside. There was a cover, but we sat in the outside part of Cold Stone. Their seating area. It was a cover over us, but we sat outside. That's how I knew, I gotta like this kid. Cause ain't no way, nobody's gonna have me in the cold, in the rain, eating ice cream. That don't even make sense. But that was our first date, our first real date.
First real date.
And it was so like we had such a good time. And actually, that was the first night that he met my mom.
She introduced me as the friend.
I said, "This is my friend." No, he dropped me back home, and like my mom came outside. I think she was about to leave to DR or something. Like she was like going to the airport. I feel like she was going somewhere. I don't know. That lady be going outside.
This is my friend Cam.
And I was like, "This is my friend Cam." And she was like, "Hi Cam, nice to meet you."
Her mom would not let go of that friend thing for. I think it took her like 2 years.
she was literally calling him. She was like, "That's the boy," because I after I introduced him as my friend, and then I introduced him later on as my boyfriend. We'll get into that. Then she would call him the boy, like as in the boyfriend, but the boy. So yeah, that was the first night that he met my mom.
And then we get back to Albany. We fell out for like a week. We were the only ones on campus, but we weren't like. It was basically just basketball, just swim team on campus. Mm-hmm. We fell out, so we didn't talk for about a week. I think you guys went to Florida.
Yeah, so we used to go like on a training trip, and we went to Florida.
Every winter break.
Yeah, we went to Florida. We left. I think it was like January 3rd, or maybe it was the 2nd. It was either the 2nd or the 3rd that we left. But Cam and I still weren't talking.
Yeah, so her whole time in Florida, we weren't talking. Yeah. And mind you, when we came back from winter break, we couldn't move back into our regular dorms, so we had to move back into like a temporary housing just for that 2-week period. Yeah. So when she got back from Florida, like we had to, by that time, everybody's moving back on campus. So we get to move back into our original dorms. But still, it's only us on campus for this next 24 hours. So as we're moving back, my bro Mike, shout out Sink or Swim. My bro Mike, he dropped me off with all my bags. He took me back to campus. It's literally like a 2-block walk, like the longest walk.
It was not even. I don't even know if you could call those blocks because they're literally.
It's like Manhattan, like the city blocks.
Yes, it was city blocks, and mind you, I had 2 clear bins. I had 2 clear bins and 2 big ass suitcases, and in the middle of December, in the beginning of January, so it was freezing cold outside. I am lugging these bins and these suitcases across campus and down these 2 blocks, which was, by the way, a hill.
A big ass hill.
It was also a hill, and look, I did that all by I'm that girl. I did that all by myself.
That was your problem. That's why we fell out. Anyway, I get back. So Mike drops me directly at the dorm. I get there. I see Dolly trying to struggle bringing her stuff up the stairs. We still not talking. I'm like, "Yo, Mike, should I help her?" He said, "Yeah, bro. Why not?"
He has a brain. How you gotta think? Why do you even have to think about helping me?
Because I'm petty. Like if we're not talking, we're not talking. You know, but you lucky, like I liked you a little bit. Whatever. So I said, all right, let me put my pride aside, go help her out.
Look at what Mike did. Look where Mike got us now.
Ever since then, we hit it running, literally. Like, well, I think we fell out one more time.
Yeah, we had to fall out one more time, but it wasn't like. It wasn't like we didn't like stop speaking. Like we just we'll call it an argument.
Yeah, a little bump in the road. She want to call it a pothole.
A hole in the road. It was like a hole. It was a hole in the road. But after that,
we got through it. And right after that, we decided to like literally sit down. We talked and we said, we're gonna commit to each other. We're not gonna talk to anything on the side.
When would you say this was when would you say it was that we made it official?
I'd say March, but we never said will you be my girlfriend? Like I never.
Yeah, he didn't have no manners, y'all. That's what he's trying to say. He didn't have no manners to ask me to be his girlfriend.
Yeah. You could say that.
So you would say March. So yeah,
March.
We sat. I remember I think we were in my room.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the first time I posted you on my Snap.
Nah, I think you already had.
Did I already post you before that? I don't think so.
It was like
whenever the dog filter, the puppy filter was popping.
Oh yeah, like that filter.
Whenever it first got popping, that was like our freshman year. I had posted him and he had.
We're gonna insert a video of us using that filter right here.
He had the doggy filter on. And then I think after that it was
literally
us going strong.
Yeah, he had a couple little rocky roads, but let's look back. So, what would you say freshman year was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory freshman year. My favorite memory freshman year. My favorite memory freshman year.
All right, I'm gonna hit it, run it. All right, so my favorite memory was, so my mom came and got me from like our last day on campus. My mom came and got me. We went back to Queens from Albany. Dolly was mad that her mom. I think your mom wanted to wait like a day or two.
Yeah, my mom told him I could come on Friday because she had to work. So it was. Cam left like a Wednesday, let's say, and my mom was gonna come pick me up Friday. But I'm like a cracker. I'm itching to go back to New York. Like
she itching to be with me.
I'm itching to go back and see my lovely family.
Anyway, so I'm like, all right, my mom literally it's a 3-hour ride back to Queens. So we get back there. I'm like, yo, I might as well like just I ain't doing shit. I might as well just go back and get Dolly. So I went back and got Dolly. And another person, my bro Talik, he's up in. So that's a 3-hour ride from Queens back to Albany. I went back up there, got Dolly. And then my bro Talik hit me like, yo, I don't got no way back. He going to school in Niagara.
He went to school in Niagara. Like right, Niagara Falls.
Right on the border, right before Canada. I think from Albany, it was like a 6-hour drive?
It was 6 hours from Albany, yeah.
So right after I picked up Dolly, we took a drive to Niagara. And he got us, he said, like his way of paying us back was getting us a hotel for that one night.
For the night.
So we got a hotel, we stayed the night, and we just headed back. It was like a long car drive with just me, us three. That's when you really started. You really you hit the ground on with Talik too. You liked him a lot.
Literally, I mean, for those of you guys who know him, like his personality, I always say is so contagious. Like, it was never like no awkwardness. Basically, is what we're trying to say. Like, it was the three of us in the car, and we was.
That was like our first real road trip together.
Yeah, our first real road trip. And literally, we went to a hotel and everything. It was a road trip.
Yeah. So that was literally the end of freshman year. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. You can say your
my favorite memory of freshman year. I got it now. My favorite memory of freshman year, I think I have to say when you helped me with my bags. I know that sounds so like cliche, but after you helped me with my bags, like we were hanging out in my room and we were literally like we were listening to music. It was like it was a vibe. Like we were literally like PG-13. It was PG-13. That's all I'm gonna say because it's a family channel. It was literally PG-13. Like we were listening to music. We were laughing, talking. Like
we made up. Like we literally like sat down and
we literally talked about what made us upset or what made the bump in the road. I think that was my favorite memory freshman year.
Also about like us coming back home from like for freshman for that summer.
Yeah.
Like Dolly was scared, not scared, but she was worried that we would go back home from Albany and just fall out for the summer and never see each other.
Yeah.
But luckily, that
also
didn't happen.
Because I worked over the summers.
Like, but she worked.
But I worked in Queens, actually.
Yep, she worked 15 minutes from my house, and that was literally our entire summer. We spent that entire summer together. Yeah. Oh, even on top of that, on that car ride back, I think that was our first time saying "I love you" to each other.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Look at you.
That is the story of how we met. It was a little interesting. I'll say what made our story like so amazing. Like what I love about our story is how much memories we made.
Yeah, we made a lot of memories.
Every single year there's so many memories. Like maybe we'll put in a couple of clips for you guys, but that is our how we met story.
So if you like this video, like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and
comment and tell us what you guys want to see like for our upcoming videos. Obviously we have already a bunch of ideas and a bunch of content for you guys, but just let us know what you guys want to see from us and we'll be back again with another video.
See ya.
Bye guys.